on you, then you'll never know. The thing with you, Corey and EQ, you show it all on social media. Probably get into trouble. Highly also illegal. The doxing, phone calls, all of that kind of thing. I keep it here. I keep it here just in case one day I need it. And the fact that you also have said, my daddy's a police officer, and all this kind of shit, and how you are going to report me to the police and I end up in court and all of this kind of things. So I've kind of saved it, because we will never have a tit for tat. We will have a, you're guilty kind of thing. So you can't really say it's a tit for tat, no, because I've never done the things that you've done. I've never broken the law you've done. That's the drunk that you keep referring to me as. Do you know what I mean? But I'm a very clever one. Every single video, everything on here, every single phone call, everything on here saved. Yes. And unfortunately, I have actually recorded people I shouldn't probably report because of maybe fallouts and things. I'm not going to lie, absolutely, but they are deleted. Yeah. Thank you for the orange hearts, guys. Thank you. Yes, they are the fools, because they put it all, they show their cards too early, put it all on social media. I like to dox, I play illegal phone calls, which is illegal. I like to do this, I like to do that. I like to threaten people in comments. You're making threats, and videos. You're making threats. All evidence. All evidence. Do you know what I mean? Stupid. And that's why I am clever, and you are thick as a brick, EQ. And Corey, because you know EQ says I only play the game. I play the game. No, you don't. You don't even know how to play the game. What, committing crimes is not playing the game. That will get you arrested. Yes, but all these people have said that I'm in the wrong because I've not shown the evidence and all of this. I'll play a little bit. I'm only going to play a little bit, but I'm not going to do that. Because, you know, with the police case, there's no way he's going to say, well, she's done it to me. Absolutely not. Because I'm clever and you're stupid and you belong behind bars, locked up. Yes. The great thing last night was the last straw. I will never, ever be friends with this man again. And in fact, I reported him based on that. To be honest, I thought, nah, I'm going to report you. And I did. Thank you for the Natalie. Thank you for the hearts. Here's worst of the worst. Listen, what have I done? Well, because I troll a little bit, not maliciously. I like a little. I have an act. You know that I do that. I don't hide anything. I say it on TikTok. Yeah, he's a dangerous man. Absolutely. Right, guys, share the live because we are going to start in a minute. We're going to start with these recordings. Now, it's only like 10 seconds here, because I'm just proving to you I do have them. I have recorded every conversation with Corey, but however, I'm not willing to play it all because I'm not going to have anyone have anything on me, because it is illegal to be playing a voice recording, okay? But however, my arm's been twisted. I've been forced to play it, because I'm not having people go at me, which they have done, this hate train. So anyway, let's get on with this. Ooh. Right, what have we got here? I have to look, wait a minute. Oh. Blah, blah, blah. We'll play this one, wait a minute. Where are we? I've got to look for it. Give me a sec, I might have to pause it because I'm a little bit unorganized. One sec. Right, I've got it. Oh, right. So, listen, it's not that deep, just to prove that I'm not the one with the X, right? What he's saying, that it's all me that are making up these little X and all these things. You know me, I sometimes troll, but not maliciously or anything like that. So that's what he's running with, right? And I don't think it's that deep anyway, because a lot of people, it's all scripted and all this kind of shit. And I've told you a couple of things I have scripted, absolutely. So it's not that deep. However, these voice notes of me sitting there. What was it now, one of the voice notes? Should we play it? Because I can't remember the voice notes. I think we need to play it. Oh shit, now I've lost it. Wait a minute. Oh, stop. Right, let's just stop that for a second. Because, it's still playing. Right. Because I want to know what voice note is talking about. Oh God, it's hot. Right. Right, let's get on with the FYP actually. We've got our tune. Alexa, play the EastEnders theme tune, volume 8. Sorry. Alexa, play EastEnders theme tune, volume 8.
EastEnders theme, new BBC TV version 2009 by Simon May on Amazon Music.
Chocolate. I'll tell you why in a minute. Alexa, stop. So, chocolate is never shown evidence but expect everyone else to. No, I do the FYP, I had an opinion. So when someone is like Zia, is saying, oh, you're treading on the dangerous waters, don't be daft, it's TikTok, it's an app. Yeah, number one. Number two, I had an opinion on Corey. I did the FYP, just like misread Alex and everyone else does FYP that talk about people, right? He didn't like it, so he decided to play voice notes. Listen, I'm happy to play evidence as long as it's not crime. It's illegal to be playing what he's playing, absolutely. Voice notes, showing my number, all of that is illegal. So you want me to ruin a case and it be a tit for tat situation? Never. But I'm allowed, because I have actually spoken to someone to play this little bit here, just because of what he has been saying. I mean, it's not that deep, to be honest with you, but it's just showing you that he's the one wanting to do the X, yeah? And when I've finished with a phone call, I hang up and I'll voice note him, oh, I've got an idea, what about this? So he's turned it into like it's me, and it's not. You can play it to prove innocence. Well, I'm not going to play the whole thing. So let's get onto this voice note that he was playing. Let's have a look. I'm sweating. It's really warm today, isn't it?
Where's the EQ tonight? Apparently no one's on. I'll smirk and pretend like I know.
Here we go.
She's like, where's the EQ tonight? Apparently no one's on. I said, I haven't come on either. She went, oh my God, that's perfect. Let's pretend something's going on.
Because you're phoning me saying, let's do this, let's do that. Huh? Sorry, let me
I think you'll find Angela was behind that night. Not me. Not Levi. Not Sophie.
No.
Yeah.
All I said to Corey was, well, here's a good idea. Why don't we say nothing to do with the EQ? Nothing to do with her. But let's say, I said to Corey, right, let's pretend you got arrested. It wasn't that deep. Well, let's just say you got arrested. I went live that day and say, oh, this is really weird. Where's Levi? Where's Corey? Have they been arrested? It wasn't that deep. But it was nothing to do with EQ. That night he told me he's got someone sitting outside the house. That is what he said to me, because she is moving and he wants to know where she's moving to. That's what he said. He's tried to set me up, but it's not worked. Has it, Corey? Because you're an idiot and I'm not. She's revealed it all over social media. That's a fool.
She went, people get suspicious. let's get everyone thinking that EQ's been arrested. I said, I think she's moving. And then she said, I'll smirk.
Also, a setup is also a crime, by the way, just to let you know. You probably don't know that, Corey, but a setup can be it can be a crime. It really can. I'd like to drink. I'm vulnerable. You know, a lot of the time when I speak to you, I am intoxicated. So, you know, you are preying on someone that is vulnerable, especially under the influence of alcohol, trying to set somebody up. We know the outcome of setups. You know, you are treading on dangerous ground, Corey. Absolutely.
Pretend like I know something. Oh, sorry. Is that the number?
Oh, by the way, sorry. If anybody else, other creator, obviously you can't help the trolls, want to make threats to come to my house or, well, when you're drinking, that makes you vulnerable. Yeah, so when I say vulnerable, it's the alcohol. So if anyone wants to make threats, creator, just think about it before you're trying to set somebody up or trying to get someone to someone's house, because the outcome might not be good. You could be playing dangerous ground, treading on dangerous ground. That's the one. Yes, absolutely. And I just want to put that out there to individuals. They have inboxed me. They have said things. Do you know what I mean? A setup can go very wrong. You could see yourself arrested.
Like I say to everyone I class as friends, I don't care whether she's slating me, dear. If she is slating me, guys, you know what to do. Head over there and deal with her.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm such a silly Billy. Everybody else I've got as friends on you. Do you know what I mean? Like, look, Luke the Judge. You know, everyone's all saved. Miss Fred, everyone's all saved. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's all saved. Just...
Oh, it's crazy that, isn't it? When I've got recordings of you wanting to vandalise and all this kind of thing. Very weird behaviour, yeah. Oh, but it's good I've got it on recording.
Talia, by the way,
this is where he's causing shit. Obviously, you know, Talia knocked at my door, right? We've sorted out me, Talia. This is where he's causing shit. I went live and told people to forward on that video. Absolutely. Not secret.
My marketing campaign to post you all over social media. She wanted me to contact a record agency.
Yeah, do you mind if we have a look at that again? Because I never asked him to contact the record company. But could we see that message again? Would you mind showing it a bit later, Corey, if you don't mind? Thank you. I've also got a recording of you saying to me, wonder where I got my idea from, not believing her, that you don't believe her. And you said, what was it now? Oh, something, they're going to be fucked up if they're caught lying. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it was, yeah. Got the recording of that too, yeah.
The management of your...
So let's not make out you're something that you're not. The only reason he's doing what he's doing is because of hatred towards EQ. Mm-hmm.
Father and post you everywhere. She wanted me to post you everywhere, dear, for turning up to a house. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't do it though, Talia. I'm not into ruining careers. That's all of their bag. It's not my bag. I don't do stuff like that. Sorry, love.
Yeah, that is a lie, Alex. All I said was to put it all over TikTok. Yeah, that is a lie, Alex. All I said was to put it all over TikTok. Yeah, that is a lie, Alex. All I said was to put it all over TikTok. Yeah, that is a lie, Alex. All I said was to put it all over TikTok.
Everyone mass reports. She's telling everyone to mass.
Yeah, Corey also said that about EQ to me as well, because he showed one voice note. She did it to me, I did it to her back. It was that simple. Is it lagging? One sec, let me have a look. Is that better, guys? Morning, Shannon. Is that better? I think it's this goddamn phone. I'm going to order a new phone today. I think I might have to order it today. Never give the man time of the day. Brilliant.
That person.
If I get banned, guys, I'll just go into my other account.
Well, she wants to be besties with her mind. Mad.
Right. That's it. What else we got? Okay.
Tomorrow, and I'll jump in the box and explain myself also. Laura Rain, thank you. She mocks actual victims, exactly. She's not a victim. She's a selective victim. And what I mean by that...
So, we all say two wrongs don't make a right. So, there you go. I won't support the women on here. You're right about that. What, the women that support what he said about grape? Absolutely not.
With your mother. Truth. Jason, his name is, by the way, guys. Truth.
What's that about Jason?
She had a great son.
One second,
Your
ask about
husband
Jason.
divorced you because you were in bed with a girl, kicked you out, now you're living with your mother. Truth. Jason, his name is, by the way, guys. Truth.
Jason was a friend. I've never been with a woman. That's just crazy. I've never been married. Oh dear.
That's Dave whether he ever raped somebody. Dave's a father.
With Dave, Sam Walker thought that was funny because, you know, Sam Walker has that kind of banter. He has a similar banter to me. With Dave, there was no aggression. It wasn't, nothing was said out of anger or anything like that. Maybe I shouldn't have said it on social media. Maybe not. However, I think that was Dave's problem. It was just said on social media. That's all it was, you know. And then we spoke the next day. Everything was done. But you can't compare what I said, asked Dave to what you came out with, because you came out with it in aggression, in anger. You said I'm a liar. We said a lot of things.
Do you see what I mean? She wants to see all of their proof. Why are you going into her chat asking for her?
I've also, okay, yeah, I always said, you believe me, you don't. Believe me, you don't, you don't. I've also said that if you don't, you don't. But the way he's come across, yeah, is completely different. And I will be playing that video that he played last night. What he said, last night. That's bullshit, and you know it's see you in court, Angie. Oh, piss off, Nala. You're a woman. What a fool. See you in court. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Yeah, you know how many videos have gone to the police about me? Oh, all of them. Oh, all of them, yeah. Yeah. They watch me sometimes as well. I just wish they'd send me a uni.
For the stuff that she's apparently been through. She's a trauma chaser, is what she is. She pretends to have gone through trauma so she can get them trauma victims to have a trauma bond with her and gift her. That's the truth.
No, I don't like trauma dumpers.
We do, but she blocks. Exactly. Well, don't worry, you can chill in my life. That's the truth. I don't care what her account she's on. I'm not watching her, I don't care. Anything she says is vile.
Another woman.
It's
oh
vile.
God, these women
Lucy.
on here. You're blocked. Off you pop. Out. Out. You only get blocked.
Thank you. She was in bed with a woman. She was, yeah. Then her husband, Jason, kicked her out and she ended up living with her mother. Her sister don't go there because she don't like Angela. And the sister's daughter doesn't go there.
So you're talking on children now, oh?
They don't like Angela. Says it all. Not even Sheila can see her god.
But we can go back into your past though, right, Corey? And how that you did what you did to your mother, your own mother. You know what I mean? We could go look at to what you've done. You're saying that my own mother doesn't want me. And I'll say it. Your mother put you in care. Yeah? And I don't want to hear, wow, oh my God, da-da-da-da-da-da. Because I know the FYPs. I'm not going to be getting in anyone's box today that's speaking about it. Because I know exactly what it is. But you said about his mum. But you said about... It's always just a deflection. Can't be asked with it. Rather the police deal with it, to be honest with you. And that's it.
Her granddaughter, because her daughter's in the house.
Yes, but we'll forget about what he said, talking of on my niece and all of that. Yeah, and how can you sit... Honestly, I don't understand how you can sit there saying, but your own mother don't want you. But your mother put you in care. You know what I mean? Where's your mum? You know, the thing is, he's his own worst enemy. He comes out with things, people clap back. This is a clap back. You know what I mean? I'm talking on my family. Did you get what I'm saying? He will sit there and just concentrate, because he is a narcissist, diagnosed narcissist, that he'll just remember what I said to him and he'll forget about what he's just saying that about my niece, my sister, and my mother. Saying my mother hates me and all this kind of thing. Yeah, and then he'll go, oh my God, you spoke of my mother. Yes.
She's so wrong, I promise you. I swear on my life. Not on Bella's, not on my money, not on nothing. I swear on my life I will never go back to that woman ever again.
Well, after what you said, I swear on my family's life I will never ever speak to you again. Hmm?
There we go, see? There's a woman she's triggered in my chat. Nanny she. There we go. Why'd you always end up going back to her though, Corey? It's because my mother was an alcoholic. I feel sorry for Angela, but I don't anymore. I said no to my mum finally. So... No,
you abused me because you have mummy issues, like somebody said in the box yesterday. You have mummy issues because I'm a drinker, your mum's a drinker. You abused your mum and thought you could abuse me. That's exactly it.
You know, I've definitely said no to her. Cause I agree, bro, I agree. But I swear on my life I'm not going back.
No, Jada won't. Facts in eternity.
But just remember what she says. She says there's no excuses for banter and all this bad behaviour. Well, that's fine. So when she goes off now tomorrow and gets increasingly intoxicated and says something really bad, then we'll just be like, excuse me, it's not banter. That's not an excuse. Sorry.
But you tell people to go and analyse themselves. You tell people to go and analyse themselves. You even said it to me. Yes, yesterday. So next, I will play these recordings in a minute. I just want to see if there's any voice notes that he wants to play. Corey says he set up Angie to see if she was working with EQ and she failed. This is his obsession with EQ, right? Anyone talks to EQ, he will throw you under the bus, start doxing you. He's got all this information on you. If you go against EQ, he's your best friend. This is his obsession. You know, an EQ for, you know, your own worst enemy, to be honest, because you sat there saying that you've messaged Corey. He wished you did. You know, I would be worried. I'd probably get a restraining order, and I'm not even lying when I say that. I think he's a very dangerous man. And that's, I swear to God, I do think that. And in fact, I think I might get a restraining order on top of him reporting him because of the fact he has threatened to come and smash my windows. So I only assume, EQ, you are scared of Corey, and it's a bit embarrassing that you're begging for his friendship. And EQ, you'll never be on here either after that. The fact that you must support what he said. You're both two peas in a pod. And I swear to you guys, please, honestly, everybody attack me in the comments if I speak about Corey and EQ tomorrow. Because after this, I'm not giving them any content. They can go back and forth because everyone's bored.
When I went back to Delusive, right, the last time, I knew for a fact she was working with EQ. I knew it. I said it to Luke, I said it to Red, and they were like, oh no, she's not that smart. I was like, I'm telling you what she's doing.
I'm not that smart. I am quite smart as a fact that I've recorded every conversation with all of you. Absolutely. Every single one of you. Yes, recorded. Because you're snakes. So I am quite smart. Well, smarter than you anyway.
I'll stop it now. I was like, fine. So then, to myself then, I was like, do you know what? I'm actually going to test her. So I told her things. Not big things. I told her like, oh yeah, I've sent somebody up EQ's address. Oh, I've done this. What else did I say to her? I've sent somebody up EQ's address.
That's what you also call a setup. When you're saying to somebody, but you also still wished her dead. I don't think that was a setup. What you're saying is, I said this and I said that and I said this is happening. I kind of believe some of the things you have said, and I think because you're a very dangerous person, that's what you call a setup, trying to set somebody up, which could be classed as a crime also, because setups can be devastating, absolutely can be devastating. So shame on you. You shouldn't be setting people up, Corey. Here we go.
Eyes, right? To see whether she'd go back to EQ. And she did. So it proved my point.
So that's what it's about, because I went back to EQ. Well, I didn't really go back to her, but do you know what I mean? When I've had a nice opinion or two on her, I'm not going to be silenced by you, Corey. Yes.
So when we fell out this time, I thought, you know, I'm definitely not go back.
The things you come out with.
It's pretty obvious just go back to EQ and tell her everything. Hello, Kimberly. Thank you, Kimberly.
So, if that is true and it's just a setup and you didn't have anyone outside her house or anything like that, why did EQ go live to say people were outside her house? Because I never revealed it on TikTok. So why is EQ saying that the day you said to me you've paid people to sit outside her house, the same day EQ went live and said she's got these people outside her house? So it must be a setup between you and EQ then. Because how would EQ know what you said to me? Because there was people outside her house, but you're saying it's a setup. Oh, you've been caught out. Yes, it definitely involved both of you.
Prolific liar. She doesn't really know what the truth is anymore. She sits on here all day, right? And then her argument is when she does something wrong, all right, but it's just an app, guys. It's just an app, guys.
It's an app for me. That's why I don't take it further. But like you do though, Corey, you take it further.
So seriously, guys, it's just an app. That's her excuse when she gets called out. So tomorrow, right, when she comes on, and then all the FYP hosts talk about what I said, and then they'll all be sat there like, hold on, what's the problem with this? But anyway, let Angela run with it.
Yeah, they probably will say, what's the problem with saying, why would someone want to grape me? You're right, they probably will, because that's the people they are. Because, you know what, you could have a dislike for someone, but even if you have a dislike for someone, I would never wish that on anybody, ever. But people have a dislike for me, so they'll probably say, oh, it's karma. Oh, he didn't do that. He went mocking it. I had someone in the box yesterday that was very upset about what he said. So you might not be affected, the people that support him, but other people, it doesn't mean other people aren't affected by what you said, Corey. Yeah, there's, you know, even though you could say, well, what I said about Dave, there's a difference. First of all, that was banter, it wasn't aggression or anything like that. And I would never come out with who would want to grape you. I don't think any women want to be graped, Corey.
Right? So when everyone sat there wondering what the hell Angie's problem was with what I said, right?
Oh, that's that one. Shall I do the recording? Do says that she's done with EQ. Absolutely, I'm not going to play that. Oh, this one was funny. Can I play this one? Do you mind?
Tell you now. It doesn't matter when I tell you, does it? So I've got him to leave, but you just wouldn't believe it, would you? Even the nicest of people, honestly. But I'm not upset. It's not that I'm upset. I'm just so I can't believe it. And then this is only that, like
I can believe it.
It's frightened, but I thought to myself, God, I've seen all these YouTubes lately, you know, where like
It's so ugly when you cry. Anyway, let's move on. Sorry, came across that one. What's this one? Oh, let's get on to the recordings. You know, there's only 10 to 20 seconds of it. Let's do this. Right, where am I? Okay, I'm going to have to forward it. Give me a sec. Pause. Oh, there's the time. I am back, guys. Here it is. Here. Wait a minute. Why doesn't this play?
Right, and you could go on there today and be like,
Can you hear, guys? It's a little bit faint. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just rewind. Rewind. Give me a sec. Right, here we go.
Right, and you could go on there today and be like, oh my God. Corey's been dogs. He was ringing me up earlier. He was really panicking. he was worried. Now he's got to move again and do all of this crap again. I feel really bad for him.
Yeah. You're not going on till 12.
You're not going on till 12. You've been pissed by then. What are you drinking?
Red wine. So as you can hear, oh, one sec, I don't even bloody. He was saying, well, you could go on and say this. You can say, go on and say, oh, that I've been, Corey's really worried and all this kind of thing. It's him, right? And I'd do a voice note. And then we've got another one. Wait a minute. What's this one?
And then you could just show me, I don't know, say something. I called Corey out last night. He was going to report me to the police. He's my biggest troll.
What, you want me to say that?
Well, you can if you want. And then obviously I can come on tomorrow and apologise and we can bury it. That could be your drama for today.
I suppose so, yeah. There you go. This can be our drama today, right? I mean, I could play it all. I mean, I've got so many recordings, to be honest. I'll have to go through them all. But there you go. There's our drama for today. Okay, so when I was sending my voice note, if you didn't hear the other one... Let me see. Wait a minute. No, that one. Wait a minute. Let me just forward it. Because I'm not playing it all.
But you could go on that day and be like, oh my god. Corey's been dogs. He was ringing me up earlier. He was really panicking. He was worried. Now he's got to move again and do all of this crap again. I feel really bad for him.
He was telling me, and then we've got...
When you rang me and you said, what was the police for? I was like, oh, it was Talia. It wasn't Talia, it was you.
There you go. There you go. He said, he never said Talia and Rickster. Yes, he did. Because I phoned Talia and said, did you report me to the police? She said no. She didn't know anything I was talking about. It was him. He said, yeah, on the phone, a couple have reported him to the police. He got a phone call, right, from a police officer and warned him, there's a group of us, me included, that they have reported for bullying. I went, what? And he goes, yeah, and then he sent me some information or the report. And when I confronted him about that, I said, why would you say that? Do you know what I mean? And he turned around to me and said, what did he say? He was causing a lot of shit, yeah, between me, Talia, and Rickster, yeah. So when I asked him, because I never said Rickster and Talia, I never said them. Here you go, right here.
When you rang me and you said, what was the police for? I was like, oh, it was Talia. It wasn't Talia, it was you.
There you go. That's when he admitted it. So I've got every recording of you, Corey, by the way. It goes back, every single one. But that's just proof that I have recorded all our phone calls, which I haven't done anything illegal. This is me proving my innocence, which I'm quite, I'm allowed to play that. Yeah, I mean, I would play it all, guys, but I don't want to do anything where, he's going to have something on me. It's, oh, tit for tat and all this shit. So otherwise I would play it all. Yeah, and to be fair, the recordings are so long, I have to actually go through them all. Otherwise, I'll come up with some other information as well that he said. But it's just me having to go through them all. You said you didn't record calls yesterday. You didn't? No, that was Canadian Angie. I didn't record Canadian Angie, no. He said to me he was going to record Canadian Angie, and he said, I said, are you? No, this is before, wait a minute, I said I was going to phone Canadian Angie, and he said he's already spoken to Canadian Angie. She said that EQ and Rickster were involved together and all this, so it's a big setup, blah, blah, blah. And when I spoke to Canadian Angie, she said to me she didn't say that to Corey at all. She said it was her opinion. But Corey said to me that she's evidence that Rickster, Talia and EQ are working together. It's Corey causing all the shit on TikTok. That's what he's doing. Anyway, and then he turned around to me and said about, what did he say? I've recorded it and he's going to play it. And that's what he played yesterday, I think. And he goes, are you going to, he said, saying, are you going to record? I can't remember exactly obviously word for word, but then he said, are you going to record it? And I said, yeah, I'll probably record it. Did I? No. Yes. But like I said, it's having to go through all of them. If he wants to start playing that game, if he wants to, you know, play any more voice notes and things, you know what I mean? And, you know, there's no tit for tat here. I played a few seconds of recording because I had to prove my innocence, that I'm not the one setting these acts up that he's going on about to people, saying it's all me and all this. No, it's not. You know, so I've had to provide that evidence, but obviously I'm not going to play the whole thing because it is illegal. And you know, you can get done for playing recordings without the other person's knowing. Boss girl, he's left me no choice. He's played all my voice notes. You could say that about voice notes. It's also illegal to play voice notes. I haven't played the whole recording. I played a few seconds of it. So don't come with that shit to me. Right. Proving my innocence, and there you go. Yes. It's also illegal to play voice notes that he played. So, yeah. Right, so let's go back to the videos. Right, what have we got here? Right.
Especially when you've got...
Angie says she has receipts of Corey. Yeah, what says egging himself. So I don't have evidence of that. He said he got someone to do it. He said he got someone to sit outside his accused house. That's what he said, all of that kind of thing. Oh.
Shall I call you?
Doxing.
Yeah, just like, I'll call you or something, see if you're okay, because you don't belong to us.
Playing a voice note. So we're tit for tat in regards to a little bit of the voice notes, but the doxing and the messages, well, we're not tit for tat. That was actually to prove my innocence, so we're not tit for tat on it.
You don't belong either, and then you just kind of like, I'm not going to go there.
So he's gone to a voice note, yeah, but like I said, the recording on the phone is him initiating it, yeah, and me saying to him, okay, let me think of something. You know what I mean? I know. You know what? I'm bored of playing these videos now. It's boring.
Like that. I've got my face.
I think we're gonna come off Corey and EQ and let them get on with it, because I can't be asked playing them anymore. But there you go. Just in regards to the act, he initiated it all. Yeah. Yes, please. Good idea. Absolutely. I'm not going to give them any more clout, any more anything. Do you know what I mean? Right. Oh, wait a minute. Can I just play this one last thing, though, for anyone that didn't hear this last night? Because this one is important. Now, where did I put it, though? Is it that one? Not that. Yeah. Can I talk to you when I come off? Then is there it is your cat. Is there a problem with you taking him? Is there a problem with you taking him?
I've got the gloves. I told you that last week.
Right, you're right. Okay, we'll book it and then I will take him.
Right, he's ready.
Is she okay? You're going to have to try and get him in there.
This cat got a piss on my fucking things and didn't she? The cat's pissing everywhere. What's the matter with it?
Alright, okay, right. Let me play this. Right, one sec. Oh, okay, we get it. Oh my god. Right, where is this video? No, not that one. I've got it here somewhere. Oh, I think it's here. But I'm not sure. No. Not that one. Guys, I've got it here somewhere. Wait a minute. Give me a sec. Oh, no. I will find it, guys.
Innocent men, if they are rapists, and accusing people of coming to a house to rape them.
Wow, we better save that one. Give me a sec, I know it's here somewhere. And then we'll move on from the EQ and boring Corey, because it's boring now. Been going on for months. We'll just block anyone that views for Corey. They're not welcome on here at all. Right. Is it that one?
When was that call recording?
Oh, let's not forget her company as well. Yeah, I will report that just in case, Corey, that you are doing something illegal. Oh, right, where is this video? I'm trying to think where I put it. Might be on here once. No, it's not on that one. Give me a sec. Right.
Let me just green screen it. I'll show you.
Well, throw a cocktail, everybody go ahead.
She's like, where's the EQ tonight? Apparently no one's on. I said, and Talia, by the way, you haven't ended with you yet. It's tomorrow, and I'll jump in the box.
You're forgetting, Corey, the recording I've got of what you said about Talia. Yeah, you're forgetting that, love.
When I went back to Duluth,
Right.
and I with her, we get Canadian Angie to admit to what she says. I said, do you have a problem? So then I said,
Like that.
Right, so you just watched this one, yeah? Especially when you've got something. Yeah,
thank you, Betty.
not a victim.
Oh, here we go. Found it. Trigger warning, guys. Can we put trigger warning in the comments, please? Because I've noticed no one's posted this. Well, why would they? Because it's only Angie. Angie deserves to be graped, right? Absolutely. Yes. Can we put trigger warnings in the comments? Thank you. Because I've noticed not one person, including yourself, has actually reposted this video. It's actually quite shocking. Probably because, well, it's Angie. She deserves it, right? Absolutely.
You're not a victim. No man wants to grape you, love. All right? No man wants to go anywhere near you. That's why you're single, 50 years old, smelling a PISS, sitting in your mother's spare room. Not even your mother wants you there. Ha 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 ha. Don't you worry about my childhood or anything that's going on in my life. You worry about yours.
You know, a lot of people have gone, you know what I mean, in their life, and there's no excuse for bad behaviour, right? We all.
I mean, I don't think, Corey, like I said, you can talk about anyone's mother because, I mean, where's yours? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what Corey has said. And all the women on his platform was agreeing and supporting him. So we will see who the women that support him today, because I'm going to get every single username. Absolutely. Write them down, just so they don't ever get in my box and trauma dump. Talk about what their trauma. Because I assume they haven't been through anything. You know what I mean? And why does, yeah? I mean, his nan is not well, right? So why is he on TikTok? Why is he going in on TikTok? And why is he exposing all this? He must do things off TikTok as well. Find that out. And his nan, poor nan is dying, man, in hospital. Yeah, you are. That was a correct diagnosis for you, Corey, and that is a narcissist. Because any normal person will probably be near with their gran. You know what I mean? Not sitting on TikTok trolling and acting the way you're acting. Yes, your dad will be ashamed of you. Absolutely ashamed of you. Right, let's move on. What we're going to play now. Let's have a look.
Well, throw a cocktail, everybody.
she's like, where's and how do we know? Because she could have been on Canadian.
Right, Kales. Kale speaks about her relationship with Canadian Angie before they fell out and how she was going to go to Canada to meet her. Oh. Chewing, absolutely. Yeah. Right.
Well, how do we know? Because she could have been on Canadian.
Yeah.
She could have been on the Canadian side, and that's why she's over.
Oh, I do apologise, Leah. I hate the chewing as well. I hate when other people chew.
Side at one point. We don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems
Because I
crazy.
mean, like I sat with that woman for 9 months.
I watched you go through it
Having
all
a back
before.
day in, day out, right? And I had phone calls, hour-long phone calls. Yeah. And do you know what I mean? So, like, it's nuts. And like, and I can say this now, right? The voice that you hear on her lives is the voice that I heard on phone calls.
Yeah, I believe Canadian Angie, that is her voice. You know, because she's been on here, what, 3-4 years? That, you know, there's going to be times when she's going to forget to put the voice change on. So I do believe that is her voice.
In Discord.
Yeah, that's what I heard in Discord as well.
Right? The voice that you hear on that video on the face is a daughter on the bowl. And the voice is the exact same as the daughter's that's on her Instagram for a business page. And I can categorically sit here and say, I have never ever FaceTimed that woman. I am not like the little minions that have been sat in the box over the last couple of weeks saying, yeah, we FaceTimed her. Just no, you haven't.
No,
Not a single one of you has fucking FaceTimed her. Don't bullshit.
No. Do you think EQ dad?
No. No, I don't think even EQ would have. I don't think she would have, and I'll tell you why I don't think she would have. Because I reckon the reason I was given that waffle prize when she won it from EQ was because she didn't want EQ having her address.
I'm of the opinion that maybe it started out as a freak accident, that she took her daughter's thingy over and then carried on and on and on. But she's been calculated enough to think about what she's doing, so she hasn't been caught earlier. Kel, here's a question for you, right? Because I know that when I was in one of your lives before, you were talking about actually going.
Can you hear it? I don't want to
Would you have done a FaceTime before you went?
Of course I would have.
Would you have insisted, or would you have just carried on and believed?
No, I would have wanted it to go to like FaceTimes and stuff like that, but I don't think she ever had any intention.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
And I think that's part of the reason why. Not only that, but I think because after I went after Delusive, I didn't go after Delusive. I had my opinion on it in Michelle's live, and I said if what was being said and that Levi and Sophie and her had set the whole thing up with the bus balls and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I turned around and said like what I said, and I think after that she realised that I wasn't as controllable as what she thought I was.
Mm.
And she realised as well, because we was so close, that she could never have me over there.
Where are we going?
Oh, was that it? Oh. Alright. Oh. I think Kales just saw that, you know, she fell out of Canadian Angie. I really do think if Canadian Angie came live and got in contact with Kales, I think they'd probably be friends again and she'd be in the box. But obviously I don't think Canadian Angie will be friends with her anymore because of what she said after she got out the box. I think if she hadn't said anything and just moved on and, you know, maybe did her own live or got in boxes, whatever, and just spoke, not speaking on her, I think maybe they could have been friends again. Do you know what I mean? How can you be so close to someone you have never seen? Well, yeah, that's true. But saying that, it depends, because it depends how much they've spoken off TikTok, because I've got many friends on here, you know, that I've never met, that I'm really close to. It's weird. Hey, Matt John, thank you for the help me. So it's mid. She took over. I did think she took over her live. Yeah, I did. It was more the Kel's live, isn't it? You know what I mean? The Kel show. And actually, after what she said about your daughter. Who said about the daughter? Oh, what you mean Canadian Angie? But I don't know. Even though she said it, they got back to. They were friends after that, weren't they? Oh no, they weren't, were they? No, they weren't. But I don't know. You'll be surprised. Do you know what I mean, guys? I need to go for a wee and bursting. Give me a sec. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, sorry guys, I was bursting. Where are we? Right.
Is it tomorrow? And I'll
Oh.
the head of
I
I told you EQ and Corey were in it from the start.
Oh, I want to play this. I know that you don't want to hear about the Corey EQ situation, but I'm going to play it
EQ.
because tomorrow, I promise you, they won't be spoken on my FYP again.
It's message to Corey. And now they're going to be besties. It's all going to be forgotten what EQ's done to Corey and what Corey's done to EQ.
You do crack me up, Ange.
EQ, I'm telling you one thing, EQ, right? Because I won't actually dox phone calls and everything else. The things he said about you.
It's just that there was it was all this last night. I don't know if there's anything else. I've not got tagged into anything else.
Ever. Don't even
change that filter.
I'm not even going to speak on you tomorrow, love. And I can guarantee you that I'm not even going to play any of her videos. Fuck her stories. Don't even talk about EQ to me. After me supporting her, the only one that supported her, by that Corey, I threw her under the bus. And because I thought
because Corey said something about. I said to go and mass, I can't even say that word, it gets me bananaed, but, mass report her. She's got funny about it, This is a woman that's been on social media for years that's getting so petty over something like that. Yeah. And then she went and messaged Corey. And to me, if they weren't involved together, why has he not blocked her?
My TikTok loved you. I said it on here when you went in on me. Just like you told people to do that to me.
Ow, and by the way, I've also got a recording of Corey saying that EQ messaged him. Yeah, when all this shit was going on. I can't remember what she said now, but it's something I'll have to go back in and have a look.
But the things he said to me on a phone call.
So there you go.
So you run along EQ, because we're not going to give you the clout on this platform, love. Absolutely not. Because we see right through you, love. Yes, and I always knew Corey and you were involved. Absolutely. Well, we read 3 hours ago until she put up a post because of Corey playing showing a message. You know what I mean? He was the one getting a reported left, right and centre on his life. Is she blind?
This is crazy, man.
He was doing the most to her. Piss off, EQ. I'm never giving you no clout again. Done and you're blocked, love. Alright. You've done that. You want to support that? Off you pop then. Bye. Blocked. Get out.
Bye, EQ.
And she got blocked.
Yes.
Can I just say, I love this side of Angie. Can we have this side of Angie more often?
I supported this woman more than anybody on the set. I supported more than anybody.
Thanks.
With the Danny situation, because he's shown a few messages. I've told people to report her on my life when she pissed me off. She's done it to me. Corey's done it. He's done the worst to her. For God.
Exactly. EQ tells that, she says it all the time.
Through messages, they're messages. Listen, I know he shows things. I know what he's like. Yeah? But let's go on the recordings. Let me play the recordings. Give me the consent, and then she got something to hide, Corey. Consent to me playing your voice, our telephone.
Oh, I've got loads.
Yeah? And if you don't, you've got something to hide. And let's show the truth. Who was controlling who? Who wanted to who went in on
you will be cancelled if I play those, I'm not going to lie.
EQ on your side. Who kept trying to manipulate me and by telling me I need to stay away from EQ and all this kind of shit.
God, I need a whiteboard to get.
Funny that, he needs TikTok, doesn't he? Because his business went into liquidation, yeah. Fell apart his business. So that's probably why he needs money on TikTok, and he desperate. Oh, I suppose you've got to pay your bills somehow.
Dogs anything, because I don't dogs anything, he's telling the truth. Absolutely not.
Oh,
I tell you now.
Love that one. Can we listen to that one again? Listen to that one again.
It doesn't matter when I tell you to say it. So I've got him to leave, but you just wouldn't believe it, would you? Even the nicest of people, honestly. But I'm not upset, and it's not that I'm upset. I'm just I can't believe it. And then this is only I was frightened, but I thought to myself, God, I've seen all these YouTubes lately, where the fucking person murdered you, and I thought, fucking hell, I could get murdered here. So I was like, right, I'll pay for the hotel for it.
Yeah. By the way, all this started because I did the FYP and played a video, just like Corey plays a video. Yeah. I blame Sam Walker. He's turned him into a monster. What else we got? Boss discusses I'm not even interested in who goes to your house anymore, EQ. Angie says she has receipts. Yep, I do. That's
Yes. Why is that? I've got my face on the app.
Right, we will play that in a minute, actually. I don't know what that's about.
That's really what Corey said in his little...
EQ reads the email Corey sent her landlord.
Corey said in his little email to my landlord.
Hope we don't ever have children. Can you imagine?
He wrote, "Hi, someone renting," and he wrote the address. "We have been told that the tenant is currently doxing our company details, etc. We'd like to sort this out as your home is being used as a target, and we don't want that as we are landlords ourselves. Please, can we have a contact number to discuss this? It's very important. Evidence, evidence, evidence." And that was on at 1:10 a.m. in the morning on the 12th of February. And he sent it to me because I'd already told him.
I know EQ can't stand him, and I'll play that next video in a minute.
I pay the rent. There's some weirdos reading my address out. It doesn't jeopardise where I live. I pay the rent. So this is lots of evidence. Your email address. You contacted me landlord. So I'm just gathering more and more and more evidence on you.
I'm not your property, babe.
Yeah, well, we know that's not true, because if it was true, you wouldn't be putting up a video of how you've contacted Corey and a message. Here it is, actually. EQ has a chat with Corey about delusive Angie, and hence for possible teaming, and also dedicates a full day to delusive Angie again. No, not a full day. I feel special. Oh, yes.
My blonde. Hello, darling.
Hello.
Yeah? Well, Rachel.
Grandma this.
Hello, darling.
Yeah, I've just spoken to Corey on WhatsApp on a message.
Oh.
Yeah, big up Corey, because I didn't have a clue she was even like that. I just thought I felt sorry for her. Never again. So that's opened my eyes to her, you know what I mean?
Well, because I got people to mess our I can't say that word for some reason, it gets me blinded, because I got people to mess our EPORTU, but yet you've done it to me and other people. It's not that deep.
I still hate Corey with passion, but you know, keep it real.
Yeah.
So
I'm not. Listen, you and Corey belong together. Yeah, you are two peas in a pod. Belong together. I think absolutely. If this is not an act, I think it is between you two. However, if it's not, I think you should team up, because I think you make a brilliant team, and then you can keep just doxing each other. You know, just going back and forth, because you're both fucking loonies. You both need to be sectioned. Yeah, absolutely. I've seen it in my auntie. Yeah, I've had 3 people sectioned to my family. Yeah. It just sounds very similar, you know, the things that they are doing. Absolutely, both loonies, you're both nuts, absolutely. And this I was going to say, Sam, Corey needs to stop acting like the mini Sam, embarrassing.
Exactly, that's you are.
Yes.
Yeah, Queen, go.
She's gonna fall on her own sword, isn't she?
As they all do.
So yeah, make no mistake, I'm never gonna be buddies. No Corey.
What's that? Isn't EQ's FY about you tonight? I know. I'm excited. I can't wait. All about me.
But I'm glad he posted that, and I'm glad. Yes, absolutely. Delusive Angie has now been shown who she is.
What, is she getting people to mess?
She said she hates me, and that.
Yeah, see, I think they're just going to destroy each other. Listen, Corey has an obsession with EQ. I've never seen any. I'm not even lying on my whole family's life. I've never seen an obsession the way he has an obsession. And if I was her, my advice is to get a restraining order, because I don't know, because I actually fear for her safety. I'm not going to lie, I really do. The way he goes in on her, the way he talks about her, it just takes one thing for where EQ may say something that he's not going to like, could be on his family. We know what EQ is like. He talks about other people's family. He did today, but for him it's like, he can talk about your family, but no one else can talk about his family. So that's all it's going to take for him to just, like, it's like a roller coaster going up and then, you know what I mean? I mean, anyone that wants to know why would he want to know where she's moving to? It's weird. Yeah, I do fear for her safety, I'm not going to lie, even though I don't like her.
Everybody, she wanted to, when everyone was off, make out like something was going on and everything. And
guys, can everyone just screen record this, just in case you heard it here first? Just in case we'll have all the evidence. Absolutely.
My medication was at a wrong level and time and stuff, so, you know, she played the part in messing with my brain. So, yeah, she'll get messed with now.
That's not good at all. What the hell, man?
Exactly. So she was saying to mash report me and do this, that and the other. When have I ever sat and said to mash report her?
Never.
I even said the other day to Sultan, Buddy, whatever it was, a prawn cocktail, everybody but her.
Yeah, you said you said not to do it to her.
I played that before 2 nights ago when you said that as well.
So I want the evil army to start producing anti-delusive Angie content for me so I can get it out.
Absolutely.
I really need it, so yeah, I'll be doing my little stories tomorrow.
Because people can only attack vulnerable women, and that's because I drink. You know, I'm on my own in the house with my mother. They can't attack others. Facts. And, you know, I'll do stuff for mental health, not using it. I'm in a good place. However, they only attack the weak. I'm not saying I'm weak, because I'm not, as you know. However, that's what they're trying to attack, my mental health. Well, thank you for the bunny ears. You heard it with EQ. Let's do anything to attack Angie's mental health, talk about her mum, talk about her dad, and all those kind of things. They've got into their head that they can say what the fuck they want about me, which they have done. Corey has done. But you clap back at him and talk about his family or talk about something he don't like. Oh, yeah. I am going to get a restraining order on this guy because I think he's super dangerous and I'm kind of fear for my mum's safety as well.
This is Angie Day. So yeah, can you let everybody know when you see them? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for AIs, I'm looking for everything.
Someone has put Corey has set me up big time. No, he hasn't. Because I've just told you, from day one I was recording his calls. Yeah? And I'll tell you why. Because people kept saying he's trolling, he's a snake, da-da-da-da-da-da. So, you know, even if he was saying all this shit, tell the police that. Tell the police when you said you want EQ dead. Tell the police. Was that also a setup? You know what I mean? You can't use that one. But even though he tried to set me up, I haven't actually done anything apart from the odd little act. Not a crime. Act here, act there. You know what I mean? So what? It's not that deep. I've just shown you some recordings, a couple of recordings that it was actually him. He initiated it. And that's, you know what I mean? And then obviously I put a voice. Now, I've got an idea. Why don't we do this? Do you know what I mean? But that's followed on by the phone call we've had. So I've already proven that. So no, he definitely didn't set me up. If anyone set someone up, it's me. But I don't do setups. I just record things and I tell you why. In case something ever happens. In case he... because a lot of people... what people were saying to me about him. You know what I mean? We had fallen out before. People were saying he's trolling me. So, yeah, I'm the one laughing here, Corey. This drunk, yeah, recorded you. Everyone, every single one. So pop off, and fuck off to the police with your recordings, your videos. Don't give no shit. Yes, because yours are definitely going there.
I'm going to ask Bars to do me a song or something.
Nice.
Excellent. Yeah. Goodbye. Love you all.
Bye,
Yes, definitely underestimated me, you bitches.
Let me just green screen it.
Right, all these little doxing. Well, because I don't dox and show you evidence, don't mean I have. The thing is, I tell you what's clever about someone is when they keep it to they keep it in their chest. Is that the right saying? Yeah. And they don't reveal what they're doing. That's me. What they have done is revealed everything. And they've committed all these crimes, doxing, all over TikTok. Shoot it again. All over TikTok. Me? No, I haven't done that. I've just kept it to the law. And yeah, but just like I said, I just played a couple of seconds, not a long recording, just to prove my innocence that I have recorded every call that me and Corey have. And as you can see, we were just talking as friends. There was no argument. There was none of that. So Corey, I will have the last laugh. Yes, absolutely. So people thinking, oh my God, Corey, you set her up. Oh, Corey. Yeah, you're stupid because you played it all on TikTok too.
I'll show you. I'll give you all the proof. I don't need to lie to you on what I make and who I am. Look.
Yes, and as you see, I proved that I will have been recording them.
Hey, Betty, thank you so much.
We'll have all the recordings.
Evil Dylan.
Right, what else we've got? EQ.
She's like, where's the EQ?
Corey's FYP highlights are
And tell you, by the
boring.
way,
Boring, we've heard that. We've heard about the chaos.
It's tomorrow, and I'll jump in the box and explain myself also. Lorraine, thank you.
Oh, I think, is it this one?
She mocks actual victims, exactly. She's not a victim. She's a selected victim. And what I mean by that is, I've gone through DV before. No, you didn't. Your husband divorced you because you were in bed with a girl, kicked you out, now you're living with your mother.
A little bit of slander.
Truth. Jason, his name is, by the way, guys. Truth.
Jason was a friend.
She asked Linz if she ever raped somebody. She asked me whether I ever raped somebody. She asked Dave whether I ever...
Can I just say, the reason I record, because don't think I record friends, because I don't. Because I suspected, I had people saying to me, he's trolling you from day one. From the day he got into my box. The day I gave him my old number, I was recording him. Because people of what people were saying about him. And I'm glad I did, because I feel like, and I have recorded other people, and I'll tell you why, because I feel to secure my safety if anything was to happen, you've got all those recordings, which will be absolute 100% evidence. So I've done all of that for that reason also, okay? So I don't think I'm a snitch, a snake. I'm not like that. I don't record mods, my calls, my mods or my true friends. You know, I don't do any of that, okay?
You ever raped somebody. Dave's a father. Do you see what I mean? She wants to see all of their proof. Why are you going into her chat asking for her proof of the stuff that she's apparently been through? She's a trauma chaser, is what she is.
Only yesterday you said you never record calls with friends. No, I don't with friends. But if my safety is threatened, which she has done, and all of that, which I was recording before that, because a lot of people were saying, you know, be careful, very careful of them. So to secure, because I know what TikTok is like, it's weird. So to secure my safety, and if anything was to happen to me, it's all recorded. Yeah, I've recorded other people as well. Absolutely. We'll have all the evidence. And I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
She pretends to have gone through trauma so she can get them trauma victims to have a trauma bond with her and gift her. That's the...
Like I said, keep it close to you, right? He tried to set me up. It's laughable.
We do, but she blocks. Exactly. Well, don't worry, you can chill in my life. That's the truth. I don't care what her account she's on. I'm not watching her, I don't care. Anything she says is vile. It's vile. Lucy, thank you. She was in bed with a woman. She was, yeah. Then her husband, Jason, kicked her out and she ended up living with him.
Nothing wrong with being in bed with a woman, but however, I'm not gay.
Her sister don't go there because she don't like Angela.
See, the differences with me, someone has just put to out everybody. I've been recording Corey the moment I met Corey. Yeah, the moment I gave him my old number because of what people were saying to me. The difference is Corey and others record to out people when they fall out. I've fallen out with Corey, yeah. How many times? 100 times? Many times. I've never played any recordings. Yeah, I've fallen out with other people, never played the recordings. I've fallen out, do you know what I mean? I've fallen out with people, never played the recordings. I have those recordings if I need those recordings in regards legally. Yeah, if I legally need them, because I know what TikTok is like. People say, including myself, I say going to the police all the time, but there's a difference between saying it and doing it, right? However, I'm glad I have, because he has reported me to the police for numerous things. Other people have reported me to the police with numerous things. So that's to secure, that was number one, my safety, because I've had many threats on TikTok, right? By Corey. like what he said about my windows. So, and also, yeah, it's only to be used legally. I don't commit crimes, and that would be to be playing a full recording. What I played was about 5 to 10 seconds just to prove my innocence because of what he's trying to say. And obviously we all know I'm going to get a lot of hate of the shit that's coming out of his mouth. That's why I played those. And I think the police will understand that. Absolutely. Yeah. But like I said, if I was going to play any recordings, I would have done it by now. Yeah, a full one.
And the sister's daughter doesn't go there because they don't like Angela. Says it all. Oh. Not even Sheila can see her granddaughter because her daughter's in the house. She's so wrong, I promise you. I swear on my life. Not on Bella's, not on my money, not on nothing.
Sorry, someone said, so it's exactly, set you up. What's he set me up with? I've got the recordings. I'm not going to play them on here. You think what you want. I don't give two shits. I don't care. I don't believe him. Because when he said he wants EQ dead, to me that's not set up. That's not me. Do you know him setting it up? Do you get what I'm saying? I knew he was friends with people on here. Yeah? So I knew what he was going to say. I can't say too much about that. But however, he hasn't set up shit. What? Because he told me a few things. I never told EQ about what he told me on the phone call. So what's he set up? Ask me what's he set up. I know he tried to. But what's he set up? He's told me information. I'm sitting outside EQ's house. What's weird is what EQ going live and saying there's people outside the house. So she seemed to know that he had told me that, which I found weird. So I thought, maybe they're in it together. But what he said to me, I never told EQ. Do you know what I mean? I'm telling you now, like. But, so what's he set up? If anyone sets someone up, it's me who set him up. Because I've got all the recordings. He doesn't set up shit. He's sitting there saying he's going to the police. Yeah, and I'm going to send your videos. And that's what I thought it was hilarious. I had a phone call with my mods. And we were laughing, yeah, because even though he put all those videos on Instagram for people to see and he sent them to the police and all this kind of shit. And I just thought if he actually knew, you know what I mean? But it wouldn't be, I'm not going to send it because of blackmail or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just, like I said, to secure my safety because I think he's a dangerous man. It's my opinion.
In my life, I will never go back to that woman ever again.
Sorry, when someone says they're going to arrange for someone to smash your windows, that's what Corey had said. Or actually, no, he said he was going to do it, actually. Corrected. Yeah, so I'm sitting there laughing with my mods, yeah, thinking if, you know, Corey is a fool. He's doxing this, he's playing this, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I've got all these recordings on him. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I've got them. You know, because if someone saying out my windows, it's Corey. Because I've got the recording. Do you get what I'm saying? So he hasn't set up shit.
I swear on my life I will never go back to that woman ever again. She's opened old wounds for me. I thought I healed from decades ago. Exactly, there we go, see? There's a woman she's triggered in my chat, Nanny She. There we go. Why'd you always end up going back to her though, Corey? It's because my mother was an alcoholic. I feel sorry for Angela, but I don't anymore. I said no to my mum finally. So, you know, I've definitely said no to her. Cause I agree, bro, I agree, but I swear on my life I'm not going back. I swear down, darlings, I'm not.
No.
But just remember what she says. She says there's no...
Am I that asked? No. But I am asked about my mother's safety. Yes, absolutely. I don't really care about mine, to be fair, because, you know, like people, you know, you just don't fuck with someone that's got nothing to lose. Oh, that's me. You know what I mean? So I don't really care about me, but obviously my mother, I do. But yeah, to secure my safety, yeah, I had to record everything, and I'm glad I have, because I really want to keep my windows. I really don't want them smashed in. You know, the threats that he has made towards me. I wish I could play them, but I can't.
Excuses for banter and all this bad behaviour. Well, that's fine. So when she goes off now tomorrow and gets increasingly intoxicated and says something really bad, then we'll just be like, excuse me, it's not banter.
People just expect you to sit back and allow these people to do this to you. Exactly. Because I'm vulnerable. When I say I'm vulnerable, I drink. Thank you, famous darling, because I drink. That makes you vulnerable, right? Thank you. And also because I've got my mother living here with me, you know, who is a vulnerable woman. So people are, you know, and that's why people make these threats, because I don't have brothers, don't have a team, you know, an army here. You know what I mean? That's the reason.
That's not an excuse. Sorry.
Okay, yes, please, Angie, continue with the police. I think I will, just in case, because I am a little bit, you know, in regards to my safety with Corey, so I think I might. Yeah, I feel a little bit threatened, and I don't really want to leave my house.
Ahead of them.
So if anyone's wondering as to why I don't leave my house, it's because of Corey. What else we got?
Told you.
I'll you now.
G,
that one.
and get Canadian Angie to admit to what she says. I said, you have a problem.
Boring.
It's on it, Ange.
Right, so you just...
Oh, this is a good video. Angie and Box is discussing what has happened to EQ. You know when someone came to a house, they came to a house. I don't know if you can see this.
Watch this one, yeah?
Yeah.
And then... But just keep watching. And then listen.
I'm putting you all over TikTok.
Yeah, it's a bit of a... You know what I don't understand with EQ as to why she's put the music in the background, because no one can hear anything. And people are going to think, oh, set up. Why can't she put the whole video on there? Because I'm sure there was more than that. So basically, she was in her car and a couple was sitting outside her house, and she was in her car and she was like, oh, I don't know, let me see if you can hear it.
You're a stalker, you and your beard. Video of my house. Yeah, you're on video. I'm putting this on TikTok. This is going all over TikTok, all over it. Do what you want.
Is that a Wigan accent? How far is Wigan?
I think it's a Scouse accent. But yeah, listen, I don't agree with anyone sitting outside people's houses. It's weird. It is stalking. But however, after the little great comment and EQ supporting kind of Corey and all that kind of thing, I don't really care. You know, I really don't. You know, oh well. Not my problem. She's edited it like that because it's a set up for a storyline. Maybe. So that's what
I didn't actually really believe it, to be honest. I thought, was there any people outside his house? But now that Corey said it before she even came out with it, do you know what I mean?
Someone's just put it was Canadian Angie and Ricochet.
Wow.
It's her friend.
You could tell that she was scared though.
Yeah, her voice. Yeah, she's.
Guys, do you think
she's
she was
not
scared?
messing.
Do you think that sounded like she was scared? Who's that messaging me? She hasn't got friends. Yeah, that's true. I don't think she was scared. I think she was angry. However, her voice sounded like it was shaking. But I feel if you're scared, you don't go say you're going to punch someone in the head. And that's what came out of her mouth. That's not fear. That's anger. Or acting. Absolutely.
But I would be too if I had somebody that I did know outside my house. I was going to
Well,
say...
it's getting to that level now, isn't it? It's not happened.
Adrenaline,
when
anger.
people are actually approaching her and
true.
being
Her voice was shaky,
aggressive. I say, I don't know if they were, but it
Adrenaline.
sounds like it was on that level.
I mean, you can have an opinion of not liking people, but turning up at their house, I just think that's off TikTok. That's just too far, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is too far, but a lot of stuff that she said is too far.
Oh, AJ, I don't...
I agree,
I'm not going to say
Lisa.
you're wrong. I don't disagree with you. I just think... Go to the police then. Like, or actually do... Like, I don't know, maybe I should just shut up, but I just think... Like, just go... I just find it weird behaviour, just turning up outside someone's house. I just...
Yeah.
And she has said the most awful things. I'm not going to disagree, like, completely.
Oh, you know, I agree. It is, look, turning up at someone's house is like, yeah, it's... But
why are they just sitting out there though? They're sitting outside her house. Why? What are they just watching her? And what are they doing?
Yeah, that's bizarre, isn't it? Just imagine.
The fact that they're just sitting out there.
No matter what happens, I agree. It's, your house, you got to feel safe in, you know. Because also, you know, people think, well, if I know you come to mine, I'm going to come to yours. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's just best to just keep it on the app. You know, it is an app at the end of the day. Why are people sitting out someone's house? And that's weird, you know, watching someone's house. However, I don't really give a shit after last night, to be honest. You know what I mean? But everyone was saying he sounded, where was he from? I can't remember. He sounds like he's from Liverpool to me, but I don't know. I give up, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, isn't it?
It is intimidating, though. It's harassment.
She'll put more videos up. She'll put more up because she won't care. She'll put the clip up of all the people, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't even care. I really don't even care about my safety. It's only my mother's. You know what I mean?
What that does to you psychologically, though? It must be like the paranoia and all the mental aspect of that.
Yeah, 100%. It'd be scaring the shit out of you, innit? You're not knowing if you're going to walk out of your house and someone's going to be there ready to attack you or whatever.
Why was a bloke in trackers and trainers holding her phone? I'm confused. Well, apparently he grabbed her phone out of her hand. So yeah. Oh. Morning, Sammy Joe. You alright?
Else.
Yeah,
sounds like it.
Oh, yeah. Have you messaged me, Sammy Joe? Because I've got a few messages. Can you let me know that it's you, though? Because my number was doxed last night. I don't know if it's you, which number you are, because I've got so many messages. And I don't know if Katie's in here. If you let me know that it's you as well. I probably read it, but I don't know if it's you. Yes, it is me. Yeah, but can you message me saying Sammy Joe? Because I've got so many messages. I don't know if you've done that. Yeah.
It's like that's what they. From what I can see, it's like she's come home and then caught these
people Irish numbers
there,
with a video. Yeah, I've got a couple of Irish people messaging me. Yeah, grabbed the phone. Yeah.
She's gone to get in her car and has seen them. Something like that. Because the guy's telling her to get out of the car, but then in one of her video previous, she's recording what I.
And don't think I'm paying for it either. I'll get a police reference number for that. I'm not paying another 25 quid. Absolutely not. I pay my taxes.
It's the other person's leg and trainers.
Insane.
No, I think that was her.
Oh, was it? Oh, it might have been. But how can you tell? You can't tell what's a male and a female just by trousers and shoes. Yeah, it might have been. But to me, it was as if she was holding the phone to her side. So she was recording the other person.
Has she gone to the police about this? Do you think it's an old video, Scotty?
I don't know.
I assume so. But at the end of the day, people are human beings. People are going to get emotional. And
careful with pineapple. No, she's a white pineapple.
Be a reaction.
She's a white pineapple.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it may well have been. It may well have been her. I don't know. But it could. I watched it as if she was recording the other person approaching her. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, could be Amy. Yeah, it could be running what Corey said. Absolutely.
She's clearly scared. You can hear it in her voice, though.
I don't care what EQ has to say.
What she said, we all know what the thing she said on TikTok.
I don't care what EQ has to say, because after the grape comment, I think that's the last straw for me. Definitely. That's what made me go to the police. Absolutely, because that did happen to me. You know, and he's just taking the piss. You know, and that's fine. But you know, it's everything. Everything he's done. You know, I've changed that number and he's doxed it again. And he needs to know he can't sit on social media and do that shit. You know what I mean? I mean, people say, oh, don't snitch the police. What do you want me to do? Because I've got my mother here. He's doxed my address, my phone number. So how do I secure my mother's safety? You tell me that.
Because of that, right?
I don't particularly like the police. You know that.
Yeah.
But he's left me no choice.
I mean, what do they want? Are they going to come there? She's put another story. Let me mute a minute. She's apparently put another story. Hold on.
Louise, no, absolutely not, Louise. It's my job. I use TikTok as a job. I pay bills here. Yeah, I pay bills. I pay my tax, which is quite a high tax. So you asked me to come off when I've got a high tax bill, which is costing me thousands, because Corey Wilde decided to report me to HMRC. Although I was paying it anyway. What happened, I wasn't sure if I was paying the full amount. I ended up phoning them again because of Corey Wilde reporting me. And then I found out that, you know, I owed more than I thought. Yeah, because of his report. No, they weren't investigating me. I phoned them. So that's basically what happened. Yeah, because I don't know how it works with the tax. You know what I mean? So I don't know how much do I pay. Is it? I think it's if you've earned more than £1,000. Is it more than 10,000? I don't know. So I phoned them because of that rat.
Look, I guess it's different for a female.
Can we please block?
So when
But
you
if
say
you start-
come off TikTok, I have a high tax bill to pay. Yeah, as well as bills. Right? I use TikTok as a job.
Then you would be even more worried, wouldn't you?
Someone just says I don't care about EQ, she's brought it on herself, but what
You know,
you
let me ask you something. Is he paying his tax? Probably not. But I don't snitch when it comes to the tax, man. Do you know what I mean? You know, you snitched on me.
Someone actually went really far and actually did something, she's no longer here. You know, no one deserves that over an app.
Yeah, true.
No one deserves to be in hospital or something to happen to them
All right,
or
thanks,
anything
Sammy.
like that over an app, regardless of what the person said. Like Sam Walker said once, and his words always stuck in my mind. Big up Sam Walker, by the way. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Go
Big up Sam Walker. I really do like Sam.
to the police or shut the fuck up. Go to the police or shut
You
the
know,
fuck up.
Sam has the same banter as me. He has no filters. Absolutely not.
Go. If you think that, go to the police. If you're not going to go to the police, don't take it into your own
It's
hands.
not
Shut
switching,
the fuck
Angie.
up
What do you
then.
mean? It's not
Yeah, that's
snitching. No, you're not understanding, right? Is he paying his tax? Probably not. Probably not. That's just one thing you don't do and snitch to the tax man, right? You just don't. And he did that. So I wasn't sure how the tax worked, right? I wasn't sure, you know, because I've been on there 4 years, blah, blah, blah. And it's no secret that I didn't know about the tax, that I should be paying tax. It's not a secret. They know themselves, HMRC. And I spoke to my accountant. He said, because what Corey did, he tried to set me up, which is also recorded, right? This is how far back I recorded this guy. And you know what he said to me? He said, just pay the last 3 months of your tax. You know what he said to Ems, yeah? Just hide your money under the bed. God knows why she would do that. So they're now investigating her because of Corey Wilde, all right? He said to me, all right, on the phone, just pay the last 3 months and you'll be fine. Don't worry about the tax, man. Pay the last 3 months. This is what he said. Then I spoke to someone else. I got an accountant and I told him how long I've been on TikTok. The accountant said, well, just pay for the last year. As long as you're paying it, that's fine. That's exactly what he said. Even though I've been on there 4 years. And then I spoke to a friend because I don't trust Corey. Yeah, because I've been recording him for a long time. Yeah, that's not trust, right? And then no, be honest with the tax man because you don't want to, you know what I mean, be investigated. Because I don't. And it's not that I'm not being honest. I wasn't sure, you know, as in, because I've been on TikTok for 4 years. When I first started, we weren't getting much money. So do I have to go back to 4 years? Is it over 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000? I wasn't sure. But Corey said, no, just pay the last 3 months. That's fine. But what I'm trying to say, he tried to set me up since back then. And we were friends. We were friends. And that's why he reported me, because he thought I listened to him and I only paid my tax for 3 months. That's what he thought I'd done. So he set me up with the tax man. But he tried to anyway. But what he didn't know is I'd spoken to a friend. Yeah, because I wasn't sure if I needed to go back 4 years, right? So I phoned HMRC and I said, listen, I didn't even know I needed to pay tax, and that's the truth. So I found out that this is what I need to pay, and I want to live an honest life. Do you know what I mean? I don't being bloody investigated and all this kind of shit. So when they said, I think they said over, as long as it's not over 1,000, I think they said to me, or something like that. So I had to go back. So my accountant went back. Yeah, even when my accountant said just pay a year, I thought, no. I'm going to speak to a friend. I spoke to a friend. She said, no, pay it all. You know what I mean? Because you've got to go back for 4 years. But because when I first started, I don't think I was getting a lot, you see. So I thought, shit, I wasn't even getting a lot. Do I have to pay that? But so it's 1,000. So I went back 4 years. But Corey did try and set me up.
And so I just watched that Sorry, Smiles, 2 seconds. I've just watched that video again, and she is recording her. So she's got the phone in her hand, and you do see her legs and her trainers, but then you see her turn the phone round, and then a figure, another person, which I'm thinking is a man, walking towards her.
No, me. I've definitely got the recordings from back then. He definitely tried to set me up. Yeah, tell Zach to request me. Tell him I'm on oh no, he can't. I'm on a different account. I could come off, I suppose, and use my other account. They'll get you in the end if you don't pay. Absolutely. I just wasn't sure how that worked and what I needed to pay. And, you know, I thought, oh my, because I was a bit concerned because I was thinking, I didn't even really get much money when I first started. So how much am I going to have to pay back? You know what I mean? It's simple. Surely you'd know that. No, but the thing, oh God, these people, man. The thing is, you're not listening, right? The thing is, right, because when I first started on TikTok, I didn't really get a lot of money. And I'm thinking, do I have to pay that back? You know, even though I didn't get much. But no, I think it was 1,000. When I first started, I didn't even get £1,000. So that year was squashed. I thought, thank God. And I think that even the first 2 years. So I didn't know how it worked. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't know if I had to go back from the beginning because my accountant was saying, do the last year. That's my accountant. So thank God I didn't listen to him. I didn't listen to Corey. I went back 4 years. So I didn't have to pay the first 2 years because I didn't really get that much. I think it was the last 2 years. I have made I don't care. I've said this, what I'm telling you, to my HMRC. I said the same thing. You know, I just want to live an honest fucking life. That's it. But my point is, he tried to set me up with HMRC because he knows I'm vulnerable. Yeah, when I say vulnerable, because he knows I like to drink. Yeah, get a bit intoxicated. Well, quite a lot. So, and he also knows I don't really know anything about the text, because I don't. My dad kind of always done shit like that, do you know what I mean? Even at my age, believe it or not. You know what I mean? And before TikTok, I had a job, an actual job. So, I don't know anything about it. Your biggest troll, Angie, and I'm glad. Yeah, he was my biggest troll. I know that now. If you're over 12,000, you start paying. Is it 12? Yeah, something like that. I can't remember what they said now. I think I had like 2 or 3 phone calls with HMRC. But she wasn't. The lady I spoke to was nice. Yeah, you need to pay tax on TikTok. Oh, it's 12,000. Okay. Yeah. So the first 2 years, I didn't have to pay anything. Do you own taxes if self-employed? Yeah, I just get an accountant to do it because it's just easier. Your story changed 2 times 5 in the last 5 minutes. Truth teller, tell me how my story has changed when I can't really remember a conversation I've had with the HMRC. How has it changed? Are you a copper or something called fucking what? Is this woman a copper? I can't remember the conversation. How has my story changed? Just been pharmaceuticals. I worked in one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies. I worked in GSK, Pfizer, and I used to work in clinical trial units. So testing drugs on volunteers. I liked that job. Did you get fined? No, I didn't get fined, no. You don't know, you don't know. I think they can be easy on you if you tell them the truth. He's gone bankrupt, so he don't have to pay his tax. Well, I'm talking about his tax on TikTok. He has to pay his tax on TikTok, no? He gets quite a bit of money, Corey. Corey showed us what messages. They were followed on by a phone call I had with them. And that's the truth. All mate taking notes and Corey will turn on them one day. Oh, absolutely he will. HMRC never easy. I'm not going to lie. The first 2 phone calls I had, they were nice. The third call, I was like mad. I was on, come on, TikTok. I hate HMRC. They're horrible. You know, because they kept asking me these questions that I didn't bloody know, and I was getting frustrated. But the first 2 phone calls, they were nice. Saying it's pretend. Messages from you saying it's pretend. It's an pretend. I've just played recordings, only 10 seconds of Corey telling me, just go along with this, say that when you go live. It was him. So when he's playing these voice notes, they're pointless. Those voice notes are pointless. Why have I suddenly just sent him a voice note? It doesn't make sense. It's followed on from a phone call I've had with him where he's saying, let's do this, let's do that. And then I'll like, oh, I've got an idea. And I'll put it in a voice note instead of calling him. He initiated it. The supergrass, I reckon he's reporting. Yeah, I reckon he's reporting misread. Absolutely. And Pearl, I reckon he is. You should have heard what he said. You should hear what he said about Pearl. Why lie to your supporters, Carla? It's not. I've never hidden away of being a troll. I'm not a malicious troll where I troll people. I don't troll people. I troll myself. I make it up little things sometimes. You all know that I do that. Where I have a little smirk and, you know what I mean, and make people believe there's something more to it. It's not that deep. People know what I'm like. So what he's come out with is no secret. When I put tomato sauce on my car once, I came on live and told you that I did that. That was me. I've not hidden anything from my viewers. I'll always admit it. But he initiated that on those phone calls. He even said he tried setting me up. And I say tried because he didn't set me up. If anything, you could say that I set him up. But I don't like to put it like that because we are on social media. Do you know what I mean? I don't want it to go against me. So it wasn't really a setup. I just recorded things. So, yeah, Keely, no, I haven't. Where? I've just played recordings of him trying to set things up and in me asking him, do you want me to go along with it? I've just played it. It's in Angie's name. I've said that many times. My name's delusive. It means not real. Annette. I haven't lied about that. Don't get me wrong. I'm on here all the time. Not everything's Annette. So what have I lied about? The name is, yeah. I have been honest with you. He's trying to make out, you know what I mean? Thank you for the bracelets. I don't know what else to say. I mean, those voice notes are useless. What, do you think I've just suddenly sent him a voice note? Hey, Corey, what we should do is No. That's followed on from a phone call where he's initiated, hey, you go live and you say this and I'll pretend, I'll say that my property's been doxed and I'm distraught and all this and I'm upset. And I've just played you it. And then I sent him a voice note. Oh, I've got an idea. It's not that deep. There were never anything to do with other people. And I made that clear to him. If it's to do with just me and him, absolutely, but not other people. Because what? You taught him that. I taught him that. Did I teach him to tell me he's going to come and smash my windows? Did I teach him that as well? Or for him to call me a cunt? The abuse. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, the abuse on the phone calls to Corey in arguments or because he's not happy. And he weren't happy at the fact that I was having nice opinions on EQ. And that's why he would always turn on me. And I'm not going to lie, it's like being in a DV relationship. I'll be trying to say something nice to him. Oh, and he'll go, oh, F off, you cunt. You're a drunk, you old hag. This is on a phone call. You disgust me. Yes. And some of the time I was intoxicated. So I was like, oh. And I'll get angry and I'll say things back, absolutely. Yeah. That's what he'd come out with. He would say to me, I can get people to come and do your house in. Threaten me, absolutely. He's gone far too comfortable around you, yeah. Saying this, that, and other Angie was just smirking, so You'll see what Corey is like. Yeah, but you say neither of us you were innocent. But the thing is, I did harmless acts. Harmless, and that was him initiating it, saying things like, for example, I'm trying to think of one, like he would say, well, you heard one, something, I don't know what that was about, but he would say, oh, yeah, like I just played it, or let's pretend that I'm really affected, that my place has been doxed, or I'll be really upset, or he would say, what's another one he said, I'm just trying to think. There was a few. He'll say, what drama are we going to cause tonight? Let's think of something. You know what I mean? No, that's not an act, no. And like I said, not everything is an act. Only when it comes to things like silly things. And they were harmless. I'm just trying to think. Like pretending Corey had been arrested. That one. I think Corey's been arrested. That was he initiated that. He started that. It was always about Corey. He always wanted to be in an act. Can you tell people this, or can you tell people that? And it was always about him. You know what I mean? Like so, instead of pouring it. Yeah. Can we see proof? No, because it's recordings. But like I said, I have played like, what, 20 seconds? Just to prove that I have actually recorded them all. Angie has never leaked anyone's numbers or addresses. No, I haven't. He's done that. I've not done any of that. Morning. He instigates it. Yes, he instigates it all and then sits back and watches it. And then blames other people for it, where he will make sure, like for example, he'll initiate it on the phone, he'll say this, let's do the, and then you send him a voice note or a text message, he's like, oh, I'm going to use that, manipulate that into thinking that it's come from me and that I'm doing it all. I've never met anyone like Corey, I'm not going to lie. Joanne, you can disappear. Oof. Out. Out. I don't care about what Misfred plays. I'm not going to be watching. I don't care. Let them run with whatever they want to run. Don't care. He's very clever. Well, not as clever as me, is he? He lives up to his diagnosis, absolutely. What I said last night about grape was disgusting. Yeah, doing it to make people think I'm untrustworthy. Absolutely. Yeah. You will see. You will see what he's like. And can I just, any creator that has a phone call with him, please record it. You've got to record it because he will dox you as soon as you fall out. Do not think he's your friend. He's no one's friend on this app. Anybody that is friends with this guy, make sure you record everything. And there was slating you in his last. Yeah, I mean, he thinks he's getting views because of him. He's only getting views because he's doxing everyone. You know, it's a bit of drama for people. That's why people are watching it. But if I'm, like I said, if I'm tomorrow, I'm not even going to talk on you. I have nothing to talk about. He can play whatever he wants on me. And obviously, you know, me and Talia are friends now. For him to say, oh, she wanted it to go everywhere, you know, when you came to her house and things. I said that on my life. And, you know, I was mad, of course. That's not a secret. But him trying to cause more shit in it. There's two. Well, Tammy, you can leave. You can exit the live. Don't sit here whinging. Anyway, we had a great FYP, guys, as always. Alison, after this, it will be done with both of them. Thought. Hey, famous darling. Never seen someone so jealous of others on here as much as him. Yeah, very jealous. It's only a matter of time before he gets very jealous of Miss Red. Hey, Candy. Alexa, my throat. Alexa, play Silence is Golden. Absolutely.
Here's Silence is Golden by the Tremolos on Amazon Music.
I love this song.
Oh, don't it hurt deep inside to see someone with something.
Thank you, Emma. Let's go, guys.
Cry, oh, especially when someone is hurt. Silence is golden, but my eyes.
Zay wants to battle.
Silence is golden, golden.
I can't battle because I'm on this account and it's locked, isn't it? What other account do I have? So I can't get my other accounts on this one for some reason. I have to check and look at it. One second, let me have a look. Tell him that I can't because I can't get my other accounts on this phone. I'll have a look at it when I come off. Alexa, volume 10.
Silence is golden, but my eyes still see. Silence is golden, golden, but my eyes still see. Times did she fall for his lies? Should I tell her, or should I be cool? And if I tried, I know she'll say I lied. Mind your business, don't hurt her, you fool.
Says live not showing up. Oh.
Silence is golden, but my eyes still see.
See you later, Shah.
Silence is golden, golden, but my eyes still see. But my eyes still see. But my eyes still see.
Blocked. I'm gonna have a half an hour of music.
I love the colorful clothes you wear and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair.
Show you proof on what?
I hear the sound of her gentle word on the wind that lifts her perfume through the air. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations.
Alexa, stop. So people are showing proof, telling me to show proof. I'm not stupid. I'm clever. I proved that I do record. As you could hear, you know, on that one, I have recorded a nice conversation. I'm not going to be willing here to play anything else, no, because I will never get arrested. Absolutely not. Because how many times has he said, "Oh, I'm going to the police"? He did it. He went to the police. I'm going to go to the police. He will never have anything on me. I don't give a shit what you say. Show proof, show move. I've shown a recording of 10 seconds. You either believe it or you're not. I don't care otherwise. Alexa, volume 10. He's stupid. I'm not. Alexa, play the 80s.
The station. All 80s on Amazon Music.
Hey, yeah, exactly. Narcissist. Diagnosed. Thank you. Who's in there? Thank you. Oh, as a joke, okay. Let's go, guys. I'm always 10 steps ahead, remember that.
Been working so hard, I'm watching my car.
Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't tell me what I got. I've come to see, yeah.
Let's go, guys.
I'll be to see, yeah. You're so terrible this time. Now I gotta cut loose.
Thank you, Leachy, baby.
Please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back. Come on, before we crack.
Who's Steve? Who's Steve?
Don't lose. Never mind, don't lose.
Who the hell is Steve?
You're playing so cool. Obeying every rule. It'll lay down in your heart. You're burning your force on somebody to tell you. I'm not afraid of passing you by. I'm trying to tell you. In a way you don't even try. You can lie if you don't cut loose. But loose. Keep on the sunless.
Alexa, volume 2. Alexa, volume 2. Who the hell is Steve? Why do people keep saying sad for Steve? Who the hell is that? I just don't want you to waste your energy on him. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to after today. I really do mean it though, and if anyone wants to be making threats, creator, if you've got your face on here, whatever, I'm reporting you. Yeah, I can tell you that. I'm not having people inbox me. I'm not having Nat Burke, Corey making any threats towards me. It's that simple. Yeah. Alexa, volume 10. I'm not doing it. Having it. Get back. Oh, Alexa, play Hear It for the Boy. Tell Zach.
Here's Let's Hear It
Tell
for the Boy
Zach,
by Denise
this is also
Williams
my
on Amazon
song.
Music.
This is also my song. He's gonna claim it. I just know he is. Who is Steve? Who's that? This is my song, Zach. My baby.
He don't talk sweet.
He's not got something to say. But he loves me, loves me, loves me.
I know that he loves me anyway. And maybe hear it for the boy. Let's give the boy a hand.
Get out of here, Zach.
Let's hear it for my baby. You know you gotta understand. Oh, maybe he's your Romeo, but he's my loving one-man show.
Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Let's hear it for the boy.
My baby may not be rich, he's watching every dime, but he loves me, loves me, loves me. We always have a real good time. And maybe he sings off key, but that's alright by me. Yeah, 'cause what he does so well, makes me wanna yell.
Let's hear it for the boy.
Let's give the boy a hand.
Alexa, play the 80s. Piss off, Steve. Get out of here, Steve. We're
Sorry,
chilling.
I can't do that yet.
Oh. Alexa, play the 80s, guys. We are chilling. Steve, piss off.
I couldn't find We Are, but here is other music by the big 80s guys.
Alexa, play the 80s. 80s are the
The
best.
station, Upbeat 80s on Amazon Music.
Alexa said, absolutely not. We can't do rankings. I don't care about the rankings. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you, everyone. Let's go. Tune, innit?
Ooh.
about that. Alexa, stop. I don't really want to get involved in why Dave was arrested, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I just think I'm not going to lie, it's ridiculous. You've got peddlers and grapists walking along. I do understand, yeah, you can't say that and everything else in regards to someone's done something. I get it. But yeah. But I think it's crazy. Yeah, it's just unfortunate because Dave's just been in court, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? He might go down. Listen, I'm going to speak to that judge. Yes, put me on the phone to the judge immediately. That's crazy. I know, seriously, I hope it's alright, like, you know what I mean? Funny thing is, they'll probably come down hard on him, and then you've got these wrong ones walking the street, do you know what I mean? Oh, he came on my live and told me, was it yesterday? Oh yeah, one way to unalive a vibe. Oh yeah. The law is the law. Listen, absolutely the law is the law. But it's just crazy how some people get away with shit and others don't. Do you know what I mean? You know, you've got these wrong uns walking the street and they do get away with it. They walk out of court, man. Free. Crazy. Crazy. We'll have all the criminal activity, absolutely. Alexa, play Smooth Criminal.
Here's Smooth Criminal.
We got your
by
back,
Michael
Dave.
Jackson on Amazon Music.
Absolutely. Did he, Hannah? We're gonna protest, absolutely. Why not? Yeah, of course. We will be protesting if Dave goes down for his release. Really? Is he live, guys? Is Dave live? I need to catch the mill again.
You've been hit by a smooth it was Sunday, what a black day. Mathematics hesitation, selling heartbeats, intimidations. Any are you okay? Any are you okay? Are you okay? Any are you okay? Are you okay? Any are you okay?
No, Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. I am not playing Locked Up for Dave. How dare you? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Is Dave live, guys? Oh, pure legend, Michael Jackson. Is he live? We can play Freedom, yes. Yes. Alexa, play... Is that a song? Alexa, play Freedom.
Freedom by Wham on Amazon Music.
fuck's sake.
She's making a fool of you. Oh, if you love me, baby, you deny it. But you haven't tell me I should try it.
Alexa, volume 2. Honestly, though, on a serious note, if that is, I hope Dave is winding us up. He's not telling the truth there, because yeah, I'll be sad. Well, I think they will throw the books at him, absolutely, because if he said that court case in it recently. We'll have to protest for his freedom, absolutely. Oh, don't, guys, because I'm going to get upset. I love Dave. Oh, shit. Did I just say that out loud? I do love Dave. Not in that way, though, but I do love him. Yeah, that would be horrible. We all love Dave. Yeah, absolutely. Is Dave live? He said it loud and proud. Oh my god, track season. Put him in the attic. Oh my god, sake, to hide. I am a bit of a softie, yeah. Dave will be fine, yeah. I hope so, I really do. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't want him to be locked up or anything. Text him, Angie, yeah. He's not live. I will text him, see if he's okay, yeah. 1 sec. I'm going to buy a new phone today, you know. Oh, wait a minute. Who's this? Oh. Oh. My phone number was, as you know, doxed last night. So I'm getting messages from people. Oh. Yeah, that wants me to send me stuff. Absolutely, send. No way. If that is true, this is awful. Someone just sent me a message. Yeah, someone has just sent me a message. I'm not going to read too much of it because I don't know how true that is. We'll just have to see if they send me the video. Oh, there's Sammy Joe. Them two, I'm gonna try and bring you down, Ange, but we have all got you. Oh, thank you. I'm not going anywhere. You tried for 3 years, but you might be going somewhere like a cell. I'm getting all these messages. Oh my god, from people I don't know, because you know my number was dogs. It's wanting to send me all this information and stuff. It's weird. Who's this? Oh. Corey told everyone to message you. Oh yeah, well some people could be a troll, to be fair. Yeah, but this one message is quite disgusting if it is a troll. I will out it if it is a troll. Obviously not their number, but yeah. Because that's kind of low what they've just come out with there, so that could be a troll. Then we've got another message here. What's this about? Okay. Oh. Arguing with a diagnosed narcissist is madness. No, it's not Corey I'm talking to, it's other people. I haven't mentioned him. What are you talking about? I haven't mentioned him. I'm talking about what people are saying they're going to send me. I don't know if they're trolls, could be. However, it's quite disgusting on 1 or 2 that I've got here. What they're saying is quite disturbing. And perhaps if that's not true, maybe should be looked into. Because it is actually disturbing what I've just read. He's telling him to make bullshit and message you. Oh, well, there's this one message in that case. Really? Who said that? Sam. There's this one message here. Let me just take a screenshot in case it disappears. I will read that. This one here then, in that case, if that's what you're saying. This is a woman, by the way. A female. Big mistake actually sending me this on your phone number, by the way. I have info, what? That suggests, I'm not even reading that one. Oh, show us the messages but not the number. No, I'm not going to show it because that actually docks the numbers. I'm not doxing any numbers. But yeah, probably them. They're probably all bullshit then. Of him telling people. Why would women do that though? I wonder if they have children. It's quite, how shameful, man. They're coming out, the things they come out with must be in their head. Must be some, I will out these messages when I find out they're trolls. Well. Block unknown numbers. How do you do that on WhatsApp, guys? Because they've just sent me messages on WhatsApp. Is there any ways of, I mean, I can block them. Well, block them, I suppose. Yeah, I can do that. Will that block them from, oh yeah, I'd have to save it though, isn't it? And block them from calling me as well. No, guys, there's nothing about calling. I'm just saying the messages I'm getting. That's all. That's crazy. Some of the messages are vile. I'll block everyone who's not saved. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to change my number in it, to be honest. I'll just have to do that. Yeah. No, EQ hasn't got my new number though. Oh no, wait a minute. You're right, she does. Change it, yeah, I'll change it to tomorrow, guys. So what I'll do is when I change it, guys, if anyone's got my number, if you haven't messaged me, message me again, okay? So because I'm terrible, I don't save numbers. So message me while I've got this number, and then I'll change it tomorrow, and then I'll message you my new number. If I haven't sent you my number, guys, can you DM me? Oh God, I've got so many accounts. Because there's so many people I haven't sent my number to, actually. Oh God, what can you send it? Delusive Angie 10. Send it on, because that's the one I always check. So if you send it on Delusive Angie 10, if I've not sent you my number, let me know and I'll send it to you. Can we all... Alexa, next song. Crazy. What's this? I can't believe. Oh my God, I've got so many messages. Alexa, play the 80s.
The station.
What's this one?
80s on Amazon Music.
This one. Alexa, stop. I'm gonna just mute while I play something. I've got a... So, sorry guys, hello, I'm back. I've got a video here. It's 12 minutes though, but it's all here. You'll get bananaed if it's played on TikTok. Well, I'm coming off now because I need to go and have I might have to go and have a nice shower or clean my room or something like that. So I'm going to play it anyway. If I get banned, guys, so what I'll do is I'm going to have a shower, get ready, clean this shit here. And what I'm going to do is, if I get banned for playing this video, it's not because I haven't got another account to come on to. I do, but it just, I'm going to come off and sort this shit out because it's already 10:15, okay? So I'm going to play it anyway. If I get banned, I get banned. I've got too many accounts to come on. Right, so if I get banned, guys, I will see you later, about 12-ish, okay? When I sort this out. And, yeah, so let's play it. We will get banned. Here we go. Everyone's ready, getting ready to on the click. But if you get me banned, you're not going to hear the video.
I just
Oh yeah, you got the biggest round I've ever seen. You.
I've got the biggest round out.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, well, I hope
What did you say?
I hope Sophie cheats on you. I was there.
She'll never cheat on me. Remember when that fucking man?
Yeah, bye. I will be getting banned.
I think you've emotionally fucking cut her down to be nobody.
Yeah, nobody. She's more than you now. She'll take over you, mate.
Take over me.
And I will play it again. So don't worry, guys.
Yeah, be a shit show.
I've got my account back.
You see
my shit show.
I got more followers than you, mate. How about that?
What, on favorited?
Yeah.
It's alright, give me one live and I'll get more than you.
Yeah, you got to do fake drama all the time.
Fake drama?
Yeah, a segment.
Smash him at his face in, shut your mouth.
Oh, don't even go there.
Why, what are you going to do? You don't even leave your house.
Well, this is why it is quite shocking why, you know, I'm going to let it play.
I'll finger your sister.
Finger my sister, she's dead.
Good, I'm glad she's dead.
Good, well there we are then.
Good.
Well,
but it's set up or not, it's what they're saying. Do you know what I mean? He's making out he's this person he is not. You know, sitting there talking about an act that I said about my brother, my sister, and he's come out with that. I will get banned, but hey ho.
Hello, Charlie's Frenchie.
Got too many accounts.
Can you send me gifts, please?
It's cheap on you, get more money as well.
That's the reason I'm playing it, because he's had a go at me saying what I said about my brother and all of this kind of shit, and he's coming out with that. That's why I'm playing it.
It's not a free live?
It's not free.
How do I kick Levi again?
I think Levi, I'm glad I've actually also added to the list to the police, because I think he needs his phones checked, definitely. I think he's committed revenge porn too.
I can't.
At least I'll leave the house.
I don't need to leave the house.
What have you lost?
Yeah, you got to cheat and inject yourself your heroin addict.
Inject myself? I'm like following your mother's footsteps, dear.
I'm never your heroin addict like your mother.
Yeah, she is. We're going to smack
know,
Levi.
So we can talk on your mother then, Corey, yeah? Because she seems to talk about everyone else's.
My mother's the biggest slag.
My mother's a biggest slag?
And your dad. Your dad's been around too. Yeah.
Oh, shut up, Levi. You're doing my head in. Fucking hell.
There's something wrong with these two, honestly, because, listen, a setup is a setup, right? We go far at times, but this is going far. You have no... And I will save this, Corey, because I know you like to report what I said about my brother that doesn't exist.
Well, anyway, guys, it's unfiltered version of the FYP. Can you see me?
It is 12 minutes, guys, so...
Oh. Hi, guys! I'm on favourite.
I can tell you this is not banter. I mean, what I said about my brother, was that not banter? But yet he keeps going in on me about what I said about my brother when that was banter.
No, it's better.
That's why I'm playing it.
Black, to be honest with you. It's better. This is so glitchy, but that's all we need is this side view call. Yeah, absolutely. I love this app. So do I love Get Your Fucking Flanges Out, girls. No, guys, I need more than a galaxy. Can I have more, please? Guys, I've only had 5 gifts. Why did you... Thank you. What did you expose? I exposed everything. I hope to Lucifer and she falls off a cliff and I'll fucking push the bitch. Guys, I need more than 17 coins. Like, can you get cashes out? How much is gifted on this app then? How much is that? How much is that? I don't even know how it is. I don't know how it all works. Guys, why are you sending me pennies?
Threats to unalive. Oh, Corey.
Please,
Corey.
Can I have some more? Exactly. Fucking tight bastards. Ooh, that guy's good looking. Matty, you're good looking, lad. Get in my inbox. I'm fucking shag you bad.
And you know what? I've said a lot about Alex Brigham, right? You know, what happened between them. But he's a pussycat. But compared to this man, what the hell?
Inviting.
Oh, fuck off, Levi, you
fucking weird. You're the biggest cred on the app.
Fuck off, you paedophile. Fucking hell.
Do you honestly think, Corey, it's okay to be mocking pedophilia? Children have gone through shit like that. Wow.
The reason he won't go to Sophie's house, guys, is because he wants fucking Sophie's kids, pedo. We're all skint.
Wow. You guys go on about what I say on TikTok. He just said Levi wants Sophie's kids. That's not a setup. That's not banter. That's not banter. I'm sorry, because you're bringing children in. That is disgusting on every level, vile. What the fuck? Oh, listen, I talk about parenting, don't get me wrong, but what the fuck? He just said Levi is dating Sophie for her children. And Sophie and Levi are friends with this guy. And they're not even bothered. They're still friends with this guy that said this. This Levi is watching this happen. They're speaking on Sophie's children. You should be ashamed. Sophie, let me tell you, you'd be ashamed of yourself if you're friends with this guy after that. Which you must know about because Levi's watching this. What the hell is wrong with you guys?
On TikTok. Yeah, that's fair, actually. You and Delusive love each other. Jojo, say that again. I'll fucking block you. Get around him up and love him.
This is Unfiltered.
Oh, I got an orca! Oh, hello, orca! Oh, guys, I got an orca!
They're honestly all sick in the head. They're honestly sick. I don't think that's funny at all, because things like that do happen to children.
Oh! Built like an orca, yeah, so's your mum. Your mum walks down the stairs and your dad thinks fucking EastEnders is finishing. Fat bitch.
Let's not forget, though, all the people with FYP. Oh, we love Corey these ways. Yeah, we love Corey these ways.
Right, anyway. Corey Ben's live. Well, I'm fucking...
This is because he's doxed my phone number. I'm getting people wanting to send me things, by the way.
Yeah, Ben.
And thank you for this video. I appreciate it.
Fuck you, you fat fuck.
Alright, let's see.
Oh.
And all the women thinking it's funny in the comments, laughing. Wow.
Where's he gone? Ben! Where did he go?
I don't know, you little fucking... Who you talking to, right, you little fucking queer?
Right, what are you going to do?
Hate crime.
Fucking little batty man.
Batty man?
I've had enough of you and you fucking...
I'll fuck your dad.
Oh, did he? I appreciate it.
He's dead.
Good. I'll take...
I appreciate that Alex had my back on that, yeah.
Get his corpse right again.
You fucking little queer.
I'm into all the necrophilia.
I don't even know how this app works, bro.
Oh, bro. This is nuts.